Okay guys, give us a second and we'll begin the next awesome, exciting LEGO custom. I need to also double check to see if I've done this one before. If I type in Robin... Yeah, that's the one I'm doing now. There's that one, that one, that one. Wait, did I actually have a playlist of Robins? I did, surprisingly. I forgot all about it, but I did. If there's any Robin I didn't add, I'll add it. That's surprising, I forgot about that. I should be live by now, so bear with me guys, I'm just looking at my notes here. Okay, doesn't look like I've got this one done, so that's a good thing. Right, let's take a look at the chat. We should be live by now. Hey guys, welcome back to LEGO DC Supervillains Custom Builds, and here we are again, another awesome exciting LEGO Custom. And today, continuing on the Custom LEGO DC Supervillains Custom Builds, is of course then a Robin free suit from Batman and Robin. Surprisingly, this is another free suit. Again, I didn't know these suits were actually free suits at all, because technically I didn't even watch the movie in the first place, thank God for my life. So, yeah. Unless you're a campy fan of Batman, I understand why people would despise this movie. Oh boy. Nonetheless, we are doing Robin next. I had to reload the game because whenever I use the Animated Series Batman cowl, I have to reload the entire game. That's the little glitch I have on the system. So we need to get rid of Batman, and we need to make ourselves Robin. So start things off with this Robin. He's got the afro short hair, so put that on like so, and that's going to be... Also, I should mention right now, just to get this out of the way, since I haven't made this custom already, if anybody wants to see Robin from Batman Forever, because that's technically his first appearance, that Robin, let me know just by leave a like on this video if you want to see Robin from Batman Forever, basically. That's putting it nicely. So if you want to see that custom, smash the like on this video, and I'll be putting Batman... No, not Batman. I'll be doing Robin from Batman Forever if I get a like on this video. Anyway though, the hair, looking at it real quick, is... a second darkest brown, I want to say. Yeah. And then going on to his head now, that will be a custom head. 16. Human skin. And then the facial hair is the... Well, to be fair, you can't really tell because he's wearing a face mask, but I would say it's darkest brown. And then going on from that, you would put on the face mask itself, and that is more or less... It's got the eye holes in it, so this is consistent. And it is more like a domino mask there, and it would be a silver one like that. If you wanted to go with the extension of, it's just a little face mask thing. Looking through these, you could also use the Riddler if you wanted to. There's a few options. Green. I feel like the Riddler, while it is a bit more clear on the eyes, the eye holes on the eye mask 02 are a bit more narrower, so it's a bit more show accurate, or movie accurate, I should say. But just for the sake of purposes, if you guys want to see the actual mask piece, like a more shape-wise accurate mask, but not color accurate, that would be... Nightwing wouldn't be too bad, I guess. But it's a bit small. Where's Red Robin? Or is there any other masks? Well, there has the Riddler one there. What else do we have as options? Green Lantern. Let's see, what else? I think that's about it for options on masks. Yeah, that's all there is to it. So I would see, there's a few options there, but I think I'll stick with the, even though the mask looks better in those shapes, it's still accurate in color-wise. So. It looks better in shape, but color-wise and eye-hole-wise, yeah. So I need to go back out to custom head number 16 once again. Go to the accessories, go to eye mask 02, pop that back in and grade that up. There you go. Now we can go on to his suit and also the chat. See how that's going. Still fresh and clean. Right, moving on from that, we're going to go on to the arms, and this suit should be very similar to the Batman one. There is a bit of shoulder padding up on the top. I'm surprised. I wonder if Batman had that too. I don't think he did, and if he did, oh, he did. Well, it wasn't as noticeable, basically. Interesting. I'll think about that. I will come back to that. Alright. So, let's see now. I'm trying to think. You want the sleeve arms, top section dark blue, lower section grey. And you also want to go and do this. Now I should have done this with the Batman suit, so take this as an update if you will. Because I could easily basically redo the Batman skin and pop this and pop the head back on, but if I do that I'll have to reset the whole game and I don't want to go through the trouble of doing it twice. So just to explain why I kind of missed out on a piece I didn't think was necessary, and that is the attachment piece. However, thinking about it, even if I added it, the cape would remove it, wouldn't it? So technically, you shouldn't add that piece at all. So forget what I just said then. There is no update needed because it doesn't matter, because the cape piece would have taken it away anyway, so it's fine. So we don't need to add that extra attachment piece. So that I'll figure it out for myself. And anyway, go back to this. So yeah, you want the arms, top section dark blue, lower section grey, and then onto the cape itself. Now the cape is optional. You could either have a more show accurate cape, or I keep saying show accurate, movie accurate cape and dark blue that up. I think Batman's is dark blue, but looking at the other two, they look like it's either dark blue on the inside at the most and grey for the sidekicks. That's how I see it anyway. Because I don't imagine Batman would put it silver on both sides. That's just me. But the sidekick character capes look like this in colour. You could also, if you want to have it movie accurate, like I said, Capo 2 is the one you want to go for. But for me, you know me, I always like to do Robin and Batgirl with smaller capes to compare to Batman, because as a matter of ranking, like Batman is on a superhero level, so he deserves a longer cape, and that Robin and Batgirl are like in the lower tier, so that's why I give him. So basically, I use capes as a status level. That's just my little own design flair I like to add. But I always give you the option if you prefer the original look, you can go back to it. But for me, I'm going with Cape 09, and I like to shorten up the cape a bit and make it the colours, of course, dark blue on the outside and light grey on the inside. And I think this whole trend of short capes for sidekick characters started in the Lego Batman movie when it did with Robin. That's when it started its trend, and that's where I like that formula, and I base it off that for future customs when it comes to these characters. Right, so now we're on to the torso, and that's going to be a custom body, big surprise. Body O, looking at the, well, I could see the same muscle plating, but yeah, let's just say it's part of the muscle padding on the suit. Dark blue, again, it doesn't really matter though, because you also need to add the logos and stuff, so where's the belt piece? It's the same Batman belt piece you need. Let me just take a look at the Robin belts real quick. This Robin belt does have that same gap there, so you could use that as well. Just to differentiate between the two if you wanted to. Even though it's not necessarily accurate. One second. So dark blue for the torso and grey for the belt. If you want a bit more like accuracy on movie logic, because there was no Robin logo on the belt, go with the Batman belt. If you want to go, that's more accurate. If you want to go make Robin stand out a bit more, use Robin belt, not Red Robin belt, the Robin belt. I mean, you could also use the Flash belt piece, but I don't really see that on Robin, really. You know, it kind of vibes it. So it's up to you what you personally want. If you want a full-on movie accurate piece, I would recommend the Flash belt. If you want like, I want it to be a bit more movie accurate, but I want to still look like back tech, Batman belt. If you want Robin to have some flair in there, like it's more personalized to him, the Robin belt. Those are your options. It all depends on what you want to go with. Now to his logo, which is basically like a bird wing, kind of like a Nightwing logo, but not really. Then the closest thing to Nightwing is Batman Beyond symbol 03, and you essentially want to grade that up. That's basically what you want there. Let me just, you could also use the Nightwing torso, but that's got the blue emblem on it. So, there's that for you. It's like he's getting a promotion without him knowing he's getting a promotion. So, yeah, let me just find the Nightwing one. I'm just trying to look at other options we could have. Nothing that I can really say that stands out to me, but maybe if there's something you see that you like, you could go for it. Moving on now to the hip piece, that's also going to be dark blue, because, actually no it's not, it's going to be grey for the little thong piece there. And then the boot legs, obviously, which again I've decided are Superwoman legs, so I need to find those. Looks like my logo has disappeared. Oh, warm gladiator legs. That is pretty cool, but the problem is that they, yeah, the blue is not dark enough. So I need to find Superwoman, overshot it, and a dark blue that, and we're going to go back to the logos real quick and fix that up. Right, there we go, and grade that up. Oh, almost forgot, the hands. And the hands, of course, are dark blue as well. There we go. Now we're just going to check the chat once again. So like I said, guys, if you haven't already, smash that like button if you want to see Robin from Batman Forever, basically, in his original suit color scheme. Moving on now, I need to fix a few things, and that's the personality. That's going to be silver hearts or red hearts. I'll go silver. Standard health and voice. Voice is going to be, I want to say voice 2, because he's still old, but he's still got that whininess to him, especially in this movie, Batman and Robin. Lunge attack, well, mostly great for his target module. You could also put him with the Batman family, if you want to, as another option for target module logos. Basic speed, animation, martial artist, and on from there you want to go to abilities. Tap square for the fighting, lunge attack is a free. Tap circle for the detective mode, obviously. Hold circle for the Robin shurikens. For this one, I'm going to make them grey. Moving on out, you're going to go to the X button now, hyper jump, and then a glide mechanic number 3 for you know, Arkham game resemblance. Skill set, grapple gun, light grey for the cable, and dark grey for the grapple gun itself. Technology access, acrobat wall climbing, scroll on down, tracking, X-ray vision due to the cowl, like in the Arkham games, scroll on down, graffiti, exclusive gel replica, illumination stealth, there we go. Basic information, hero character would join Teen Titans. There we, oh, one more thing is the name. So, name, Robin, and there you go. Save character, and there we have Robin, free suit, Batman and Robin. Up next is Batgirl, who is Barbara Wilson, actually. I thought it was Barbara Pennyworth because she's not Barbara Gordon. But no, it's Barbara Wilson, so she's up next, and then we're officially, we're not officially done because there is one more custom after that, Batman related, and then we're done, basically. Tap square fighting, hold square lunge attack, tap circle detective mode, hold circle is your shuriken ability, and your double jump, or hyper jump, or your glide jump, and then your hyper jump, which allows you to go through the streets. Now, this Robin doesn't come, from my knowledge, he doesn't come with he doesn't come with basically the bow staff, from my knowledge. Again, I haven't seen the movie, but I don't think he would. And it's very hard to see the light grey on this skin colour, but if you look very, 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 very closely, it's there. It's just very hard to make out. Maybe if I use dark grey, it'll show a bit more or less. So let me just swap it to a dark grey. If you want to see the mask a bit better, we're going to go inside real quick, put on dark grey, and we should be done there. I'm surprised the mask doesn't show up well. I mean, look, it shows up well when you're inside here, but when you're out there, no story. So if that lighting is a problem there, for some reason. See, the mask shows up fine here, but when you go outside it doesn't. That's weird. So we're going to go back to mask real quick and just change it to dark grey just to make it, you know, easy to see on outside turf. So if you want, if that issue is a thing for you, dark grey it. If it's not, just leave it as light grey. But yeah, outside we go once again, and then we're officially done. Just taking a look at this little fix there. It should be fixed a bit there. Loading up. Okay, it's a bit better now. But yeah, hopefully you guys did enjoy it. If you did, smash that like button, subscribe, that good stuff, hit the notification bell, right comment down below so you can stay tuned for LEGO DC Series custom builds and various other content on the channel. Join us just a bit while we're doing Batgirl in her free suit from Batman and Robin, finishing off the trio. And there'll be one more Batman related character after that, I believe. Let me see, is it another Batman? If it is, I'll be sad. I mean, I like doing Batman, but at the same time I don't, because I have to keep restarting the game when I ever use the animated series Batman app. Not app. Whenever I have to use the animated series Batman Cal. It is, after that, on the Christmas list, another Batman Frozen suit from the Batman TV show. Okay. But yeah. Hopefully you guys did enjoy it. If you did, smash that like button like I said, and I'll see you in a bit where I'll be doing Batgirl in her free suit and then this other Batman thing. And then I'll be done. Like always, peace.